Hello and welcome to this video on Lest We Forget Our Own Power and using the 1111 portal wisely. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Deborah Jane Sutton, and you can find out more about me from my website at deborahjanesutton.com, link in below, or from this YouTube channel. Have a good browse. Okay, I felt really inspired to share this today. It was a download I got last night, and I'm going to hopefully keep it as short as possible. The video is aimed at those who understand that they are an energy being and understand that we create our own reality through the frequency that we are. Now, if you are still waking up to the fact that you're an energy being and you're intrigued and want to know more about that, I would like to direct you to my Lessons in Awakening on this YouTube channel. And it's a whole series of videos that help you understand the frequency of you, your emotions, your thoughts, etc., etc. So once we've established the fact that we are the creators of our own reality and that the reality that we create is a reflection of the frequency that we are. Okay, this is a really important point. And so our emotions are paramount. So whatever emotion you're feeling at any one time is your contribution to the collective. That is your contribution to the collective. Okay, so, and choosing our emotions is possible because the emotions are attached to a belief, and we can choose our beliefs because our creative power lies in our ability to choose our beliefs. So the point I want to make is, I'm going to just share my screen quickly here. Okay. This is the scale of consciousness, which is a part of the map of consciousness by Dr. David Hawkins, which he produced in his book, Power versus Force, which I think is from 1994. I'm not completely sure on that. And this section shows the emotions and the frequency of those emotions. So we can see that shame and guilt, apathy are the lowest frequency emotions. And we can see that love, joy, and peace are the highest frequency emotions. Whatever emotion you are feeling within your own energy body is the emotion that you are contributing to the collective. So if you are full of grief and fear and sadness, resentment, anything like that, then that is the frequency that you're going to be creating. And that will be in a contracted state of being. Now the universe is expanding and we are expanding with it. So we want to be in an expanded state of being at all times if we can, which means focusing on love. Now, one of the reasons that I think this came to me now is because of the 1111 portal happening tomorrow. I'm recording this on Wednesday, the 10th of November, 2021. Now, I saw an image that said, "Lest we forget." And it just dawned on me as to, I actually don't know why we use the 11th of November as Remembrance Day, Remembrance Sunday, a lot of people refer to it as, whereby we take time to think about those that died in the two great wars and the two world wars. Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment that we shouldn't care about people that have helped us, you know, on this path. But the point I wanted to make was that if we get a whole country or a whole world even focusing on grief, sadness, loss, and in a state of mourning, that's all low frequency. And it just made me think, what we do is we tend to have a whole collective drop in frequency because we then focus on those that died and the suffering. And that might lead to bitterness, resentment, you know, all sorts of other low frequency emotions. And the 1111 portal is a very, very powerful portal whereby when used wisely and consciously, you can access higher levels of consciousness, and you can raise your frequency and access the higher realms. But you cannot do that in a contracted state, of course. You can only do that in an expanded state. So I'm not suggesting for one moment that we don't spend time, appreciating those that have suffered in the name of, believing that they were helping humanity. But we need to do it from a place of love. Because if you're focusing on war and loss and grief, you're going to be in a contracted state. If you choose to remember those that died, if you can do it from a place of love and gratitude for the sacrifice that they made at that time, and for the good that they felt they were doing at that time, do it from a place of love and gratitude. From a place of appreciation, love, gratitude, appreciation. These are all expanded states of being. These are all high frequency emotions to have. And when you express those feelings, you're in an expanded state. And when you do that at a portal like the 1111 portal, then that's going to expand you into more of who you are. That's going to shift you into higher levels of consciousness where you can access the higher realms. So whatever you, doesn't matter how you view it, because you create your own reality, and you create your own reality through your own beliefs. So you can, how you do that is up to you. And what meaning you put on that, what meaning you choose to put on that, again, is all up to you. You are the creator. So you could choose to be grateful that we don't have wars like that anymore, like that. There could be any kind of love or gratitude or peace. If you can bring peace to your heart, at that time, it's going to not only help you, but help the collective. If you were of a cynical mind, you might wonder why the 1111 portal was always used globally to bring the vibration down of humanity in this way. It's just an interesting point, not one that I'm going to focus on though, but I'm focusing on the love and the joy and the peace, whether that be connected to the Remembrance Sunday traditions or not. Whatever you do on the 1111 portal, put yourself in a place of love, joy, and peace if you want to expand into more of who you are, and if you want to see love, joy, and peace in the collective. Okay, and if you wanted to have that connection with Remembrance Sunday, then you could do it for humanity. So those that lost their lives did it for humanity, and you can also create a world of love, joy, and peace by focusing on those frequencies and creating them within you to put you in an expanded state of being and to help raise that consciousness level of humanity at this time. But please, please do it through love and not through, not lower yourself through grief or fear. I hope that makes sense. If it didn't, and you're curious to know more about frequencies and emotions and thoughts and all of that, then as I said before, please check out my Lessons in Awakening on YouTube, because I have a whole series of how we are frequency beings and how we create our reality through the frequency that we are. So I just wanted to jump in before the 1111 portal, so that if you are going to focus on remembering those that lost their lives in the wars, please do it from a place of love, peace, harmony, and joy, and choose your beliefs that are going to expand you and not contract you. Lots of love to you. See you in the next video. Bye for now.